Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to a new plugin showcase. Today we got Skywars Reloaded, and this is the updated version for Skywars plugin. It is very popular, and the original one has been dropped and not in development anymore, but there is some developers who took this plugin, updated it, and even added some more features to it. So I highly recommend it. This one does work very well on 1.14.4 because that is what I'm running it on, and then there is also an expansion plugin that adds even more features, so you can download that if you want. I'm using both of these plugins on my server right now, so let's go ahead and get started and into the plugin showcase. This video is being sponsored by Songoda. Songoda is the one-stop shop designed to help make finding the perfect plugins for your Minecraft server easy and efficient. With the help of continuous user and developer feedback, Songoda is quick to implement your ideas and improve the platform. With fair and just business practices, Songoda Marketplace gives you the opportunity to download free and paid plugins to help your server stand out from the crowd. Join the Songoda community by checking out the links below. So the very first thing that you want to do is set your lobby spawn. So whenever the game ends, players will be teleported. So I'm just going to set it right here. So we'll do SW and then set spawn. And that will just set your lobby spawn. So players can come down here, click the signs, and see the leaderboards, etc. So once you have done that, now you can go ahead and start making your arena world. So to do that, you do SWM create and then the map name that you want. So I'm just going to call this Shire. So you can name it whatever you want. It will take a few seconds and then it will teleport you to the world, and it makes a void world, so that's super helpful and super easy. So you don't even need any other plugins at all, so it does it all with this plugin, which is great. People usually use schematics to load in their maps, so that is what I'm going to be doing. You can have builders build in here, but it just makes it way easier to use schematics. So go ahead and paste in my schematic just like so, and there we go. So we have the chest already preloaded and everything is good to go. So once you have pasted in your schematic, the very next step that you want to do is save it. It will save and then your map name. So I'm going to call it Shire, which is my map name, and it will just save it because once you paste it in the schematic, it basically just saves that world. Now you can go ahead and load in all the chests. So we'll do Legacy, Load, and then Shire. This will basically save all the different types of chests in your map. So once you have done that, now we can go ahead and start adding player spawn. So keep in mind, when you do this legacy load, it will pretty much remove everything, so make sure you do that right at the very beginning, because then it saves everything, pretty much like wipes it whatever you had before and then saves a new thing. So just keep that in mind when you're running that command. So you want that to be pretty much the first command after you save it. Now we can add the player spawn. So we'll do SWM, and then SWM stands for the map. So if you do SW map, it just gives you a whole list of commands. So we're going to be adding the spawns. So we'll do spawn and then player. So this will be the player spawn. It will spawn a gold block, and this is where players will be able to spawn, and they'll be in a glass cage. So I'm going to head and just set it over each island, and I'm going to have pretty much 12 over each specific island, so you can choose wherever you want. Try to get it as even as possible, and just go ahead and just add the spawns however you want. Alright, so we have added our 12 player spawns. Now we can add a spectator spawn. So whenever a player dies, they'll be teleported to the spectate spawn. So all you have to do is just type in spec. Now we'll just teleport them to this location when they're done. Now we can go ahead and set min players. So we'll do SWN and then min, and then whatever arena name, so Shire, and then 2, and that will just set the minimum amount of players. Now since we have all these chests loaded up here, it pretty much loaded every single one, but we have our mid chest. We want the mid chest to be a little bit more OP, so you can go ahead and add the mid chest. You don't really need to add any of the other chests if you have already loaded in the schematic, but I want these ones to be a little bit changed. So we'll do SWM and then chest type and then our arena name, which is Shire. All that does is now we can place a center chest. So if you go ahead and enter the same command, you can select between the center and normal chest. I want to center one because we have already loaded in normal chest all the way on our island. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a chest and just go ahead and delete that one and just place it, and it will just add it to the chest. So there we go, just like that. Now we are adding the center chest right here, and we'll add the 2 ones down over here as well. So now we have all the center chests added. So that is pretty much everything. So that is how to create your arena, and the last thing is you just need to save it and load it. So we'll do SWM and then save and then Shire, and that will just save everything. Now we have to register it in order it to be playable. So we'll do SWM and then register and then Shire, and that will just, as you see, it is successfully registered. Now if we go ahead and open this GUI, there it is. So we can go ahead and join it. And so this is what it looks like. So you got your kits right here. There's no kits added by default, so I'll show you guys how to add those kits as well as add items to specific chests. And then here's a voting menu. So you have the voting type. So you have basic, normal, OP, and scavenger. So you can add specific items for each of these different types. So that's how you choose between normal or OP or whatever you want. So we can force start the arena. So just do SW start, and that will just start the countdown. So it's nice because you can't break anything. Everything is working properly. Has a nice little titles and everything as well, which is fantastic. So we can go ahead and just open the chest, and there we go. We got all the good stuff going, and we'll just jump down here. And typically, obviously, you probably don't want diamond to be spawned in the normal chest, but you can change that all in the config. So we can like teleport the middle and make sure we have some more OP chests over here. As you see, we do have more diamond armor, and it's more iron and a lot more diamonds and golden apples. So that is working properly. So that is great. So let me just go ahead and fall down here. We'll die, and then we'll be teleported back to the spawn area. And there we go, we got teleported back to our spectator location. So now we can like spectate the map and other players, etc. And then on the scoreboard, it says that it's restarting, and then we'll get teleported back to the main lobby. And there we go, we got teleported back to the main lobby. So this is where our signs and everything, and we also have the menu right here. It says that is restarting. Now I want to show you guys how to create your kits as well as add items to your chests. So to make kits super easy, all you have to do is just put whatever items that you want in your inventory. It also saves whatever armor that you are wearing, so that is really nice. And all you have to do is do SWK create and then the kit name. So I'm going to call this TNT. So we'll have TNT, so because we have a whole bunch of TNT right here. And then now we can set an icon, so whatever item that you want as the icon. So I have TNT right here, so we'll do SWK icon and then the kit name, so which is TNT, and there we go. So our kit icon is now TNT. Now we can even set permission nodes. For right now, I'm not going to worry about permission nodes for my kits because I want everyone to be able to access it. We'll set up another kit with permission nodes, the second kit that we make. But for right now, just go ahead and continue. Do SWK name, and this will change the name in your GUI menu. So whatever name that you have, and then the kit name, which is TNT. Now we need to set display name. So you can set it in brackets, make it all fancy, and we'll just put TNT kit. All right. And then just end it off in brackets, just like so. Now we have the kit name, and then you can even add a lore as well. So we'll do SWK lore, the kit name, which is TNT, whatever number that the lore that you want. So the very first lore, and then now we can just say have TNT. Alright, and then you can set a second lore as well, just change the number, and you can add even more exclamation marks, whatever you want. So that is how you set the lores. And now we need to set positions for the kit. So we'll do SWK position, the kit name, which is TNT, and then now whatever position in the GUI. So it does start from 0, so keep that in mind. So this is the very first kit, so we'll put it in 0, just like that. Now we need to enable the kit, so enable, and then the kit name, which is TNT, and that will just enable it in the GUI. Say you want to add something else to the GUI, even though you like, let's say you cleared your inventory and you still wanted to add something to it. So you can do SWK load and then a kit name, so TNT, and now you can add stuff to it. So say I wanted to add a bow, and then we'll add arrows. We'll add like 6 arrows, right? And now we want to update that, so you can do SWK update and then the kit name. That will just update everything that you have in your inventory. So now I'm going to make a second kit. This one will have the permission nodes. So all you have to do is just go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to call this one a Viking because I got a sharpest 3 axe, some boots, and an invis pot, and as well as an pearl. So I'm going to make this a donator kit. So we'll do SWK create, and then I'm just going to call this Viking. Alright, now we can go ahead and set the icon. So I want the icon to be this iron axe right here. So we'll do SWK icon and Viking, which is the kit name. Now we can set the permission node. So we'll do SWK perm, and then basically whatever kit name that you have. So Viking is mine. So whatever kit name that you set, that is the permission node essentially. So for this one, the permission node would be sw.kit and then whatever kit name. So this one would be Viking. So you would give this permission node to whatever players that you want to be able to access this specific kit. All you have to do is just change the last one to whatever kit name that you have. So that is how you add permission nodes. Now we can set the kit name. So name, and then the kit name is Viking, and we can set the brackets, make it all fancy. and we got Viking kit just like that, and we can set a lore, but I'm not going to set a lore for this one. Now we can set the position for the kit name, so Viking, and then position, so this would be, I want it in the 3rd slot, so there we go. And then now we have to enable the kit, and now it's pretty much good to go. So that is how you make your kits. So that was adding kits. Now I'm going to show you guys how to add specific items to your chest types. So there's several different types of chest types. You have your basic center, normal center, OP, and OP center. So those will be selected depending on whatever players want, so you can when they're in the game they can select which one. So I'm going to do the basic one for right now, and you can change however that you want. So the main command to add is SW chest add. So the chest type are the ones that I just mentioned. I will put it on screen right now. So you have basic center. So I want these to be added to the basic center one. So we'll do basic and then center, and then now we have a method. So I wanted to, you can either choose hand or your inventory. So I'm going to type in hand because I want to add each individual one, or you can add your whole inventory depending on what you want. And then we have percentage. So I'm going to do a 15% chance to spawn this at the basic center chest, and then we'll do 20%, and then this one will be we'll do like 45, right? So that would be pretty OP, and then we'll make the boots 50%. So we'll do actually we'll do 65, because why not? And then we can add some golden apples as well. So this is a pretty high chance, so we'll do 75, and then strength we're going to do like 10%, and then 15, and 25, and then poison will be 30. Alright, so that is how you add each individual one. Then we have an enchanted book of thorns 3, so we can make that like a 50% chance. And then we also have our OP sword right here, so we'll just do that for 45%. Alright, so all those are the basic center chests. So whatever players that vote on whatever type of category that they want, I'm going to tell everyone to do the basic one, because I want to make sure that this definitely works. So that is how you add them. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward actually. So say you want to edit some percentages, but you don't even want to go in the config, you can do that all in game as well. So do SW and then chest edit, and then if you bring up this command, now we need to select the chest type. So say for the normal chest we don't want any ender pearls at all. So for the basic and normal, we don't want any of the normal islands to be able to spawn with ender pearls. So if we go ahead and type in basic and then a percentage, typically it's in increments of 5 is how it's set up by default. So if we enter 5, as you see there's nothing there. Let's try like 15, and there we go, we got the percent chance right here. So we don't want any of the normal islands to spawn with ender pearls. So all you have to do is just remove whatever you want, and I'm going to remove that, and it's 15% chance to spawn one of these items, so I'm going to remove 2 of those things as well. So if we go back and edit again, as you see, those are the only 2 things that are in here. So if we go back to 20%, there's nothing there. Let's try 30. There's your 30% items, so you can edit and change whatever you want in here, which is super nice. So I'm going to remove some of this food, and then we'll remove some of that as well. So you can change and edit however you want, which is pretty nice. I definitely like that feature. And say we want that to change the center one, so we'll do basic center. So this will be like the center ones. This is the 30% that it has, is a splash potion and poison, which is what we added, so that is great. So let's try the normal one, so that's the 30%. Let's try 45. Okay, nothing's there. Let's try 15. There we go, we got 15%. So I'm gonna remove, we'll remove the helmet for this one. So that is how you change and edit each percentage for each different type of chest. So you don't even have to go into config if you don't want to. So that is super helpful. So the last thing I want to show you guys is how to set up your leaderboards and holograms as well, because this has it built in. So first of all, you need holographic displays in order for the plugin to hook on to holograms. And then now let's go into config. So go into your plugins folder and then go to your Skywars folder. If you guys need a Minecraft host, be sure you check out revivenode.com. You can use the code STRIKER in all caps for 10% off, and great quality server is really cheap and it runs very well. So that's what I do all my plugin videos on. So the very first thing that you want to do to enable holograms is go into your config. So once you're in your config, you want to scroll down, or you can do Control F and just type in holograms. And so you by default it is false, so go ahead and just change it to true. And then you want to also find something called leaderboards. So leaderboards are down at the very bottom. So by default, most of this stuff is not enabled, but we want to be the leaderboards to be all true. So this will count your elo, wins, losses, kills, deaths, XP, etc. So this is all built into the plugin, which is super helpful. So I'm just going to change every single one of these to true. So once you change all of them to true, or whatever ones that you want to be set to true, just go ahead and save your file, and then we'll go back over to Minecraft and just do SW reload, and that will reload your config that you set up. So now we can do SW hologram, and this will bring up your stats. So from the config, you have your elo, wins, losses, kills, deaths, etc. So let's go ahead and type in the stat. So the stat that we want to be is, let's go with wins. Alright, so we'll do wins. So there's two formats. One is leaders and one is called top players. So let's do one for both. So we'll do top and then player, and this will bring up the top player, and there it is. We got the top player wins, and there's me with 0 wins and 0 kills. So that is the top player, and it's really cool because he has my head as well in there, which is pretty nice. So now we can go ahead and make a wins for, let's go with leaders. So this will make a leaderboard. So as you see, no one has really played except me, but this will change when everyone has been on here. So that is how you create your wins and kills. We can even do kills as well. So it does make the hologram at your head height. So let's go change this to let's go with kills, and then we can type in leaders, and there we go. We got the leaders as right there. So that is how you make your holograms. Make sure you have holographic displays. It looks really cool. I like that, and everyone can see their stats right there. And let's go ahead and do a few rounds with some people on my Discord. Alright, so we got some people from my Discord, and here are all the kits. So I made a few different kits, so I'm going to choose the healer one, and then here's the voting. You can vote for each different type of thing. So I'm going to go with the basic vote, and there we go. So we got my potions right here, and good luck, have fun everyone, and we're going to play some good old Skywars. So this is the plugin. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. I like it. So someone just left, so he just rage quit, so I'm sorry about that. But I don't know what happened there, but oh, we got some people. Oh, he just died. All right, well, oh, they're going at it. They're going at it. Let's get in here. All right, let's do some potions. I have like no diamond armor at all, so let me go ahead and get some good pants, and I'm probably just gonna get wrecked. Let's see. Oh, there's some good armor. There we go. We got it. All right, we got Prot 2, and there we go. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Come here, bud. Come here. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I'm fire behind. Okay, well, I just got ripped, guys. Well, that was crazy. So now, yep, a rip. That was basically a one shot, one kill. So here are the different types of options that we have. So here's the chest one. I'm gonna go with the basic one, and then you also have health that you can vote for, which is pretty cool. And then you have game time, so you can vote for the game time, and then also different types of modifiers. So if everyone gets like speed or whatever, so you can choose pretty much whatever you want. And then let me get a different kit. We'll get the TNT kit because we'll do that. So we'll get a potion of leaping. Oh yeah, that would be good. That will be fantastic. And let's see if we can go ahead and bomb some people with some TNT. Let's see. Let's go. I'm not gonna put like any armor on at all. So let's go jump up here and just kind of let's see. Where is? Okay, I think someone's over here. Let's go. No, don't lock me off. No. Please, no. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and just oh, oops. There we go. Place that down. We're just gonna bomb him with some TNT, my dudes. Alright, let's get it. Oh. No, that was not good at all. Oh man, I had like no armor on, but it was a good time though. It was a good time. Oh, someone just failed. I saw that. I don't know who's left now. All right, let's see who's left. So we got 3 people left. So let's. Oh, someone just failed TV. I saw. Oh man. Well, he just died. Well, so now, well, Odyssey Boy just won. So GG. That was. All right. Huge thanks to these guys for helping me out with the video. And if you guys want to be in my videos, come on my Discord and be a supporter on my Discord. So huge shout out to these guys. Huge thanks. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.